Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is tmaaz. This is the construction zone. How the heck are you? It has been a hot minute. It has been quite a while since we had the chance to be together and do things. Yeah, it's been since like the end of Play Live 2022. I haven't really streamed. I haven't streamed in quite a while. But the funny thing is, once I got everything opened and updated and ready to go here, is kind of just like riding a bike. Remember where all the buttons are and where all the settings are and whatnot. And so we got we got everything all set up here. And as you can see on the giant broken screen here behind me, we are going to be getting into some Minecraft. This is going to be a very chill, laid-back stream. I'm probably only going to stream for a couple hours. And mainly what I'm going to be doing is mining resources and just kind of unwinding from a very, very busy and very hectic day. And that is also part of the reason why I haven't streamed in so long. Things have been just absolutely bonkers with my day job and with a lot of stuff just in life in general. But things seem to be, knock on wood, things seem to be calming down a little bit. So yeah, so with that being said, let's go ahead and we will head over to the workshop. All right, got the fancy schmancy gamer chair here that we're sitting in. It's good to be back in the workshop. This is good. This is a good thing. It is, yeah, it's been a long time. But yeah, as I said, we are going to get into some, we're going to get into a little Minecraft. And it took me quite a while to, hey Dutch, how are you? It's good to see you. It took me a while to get my server back up and running. I hadn't updated it in a surprising amount of time. I hadn't even been on my server in a long time. And so, yeah, it took quite a bit of work to get everything updated and get it onto the latest version, and then update my server, and then update my local client. And I'm still not sure I have 100% locked down everything. I did notice when I tested it out earlier that it was giving me, you know how as you complete like certain like when you first start out, when you chop your first tree down, it's like, hey, you've got your basically like notifications that you had achieved something. It seemed to be giving me some of those early on achievements again, but yet I still have all my stuff and everything's, so I'm not 100% sure what's happening. I think that may be glitched a little bit or something. Not entirely sure. But with that being said, let's just go ahead and head over to the game, and we will reintroduce ourselves, myself included. We will reintroduce ourselves to my Minecraft world. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's see. We are gonna get back to the game. There we go. And we are in the office for mine number 1. We got the usual layout of fridge, sink, stove. Got some goodies in here. Got a little table to sit down and eat. Got some art on the walls. Bookcase. Little indirect lighting back here. We have just a storage room, basically. I had thought about making that a bedroom and then making this like a main like living area. Just haven't really gotten around to it yet. And then out here is the main office for the mine. There is an internal way to get down into the mine here through this trapdoor. But since it's a pretty night outside, we'll go ahead and wander around. That's what me and James had when we switched to the newer version. Oh, same thing of, yeah, figuring everything out and stuff. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was kind of wonky. I still don't have the, what do you call it? The theme pack or whatever. What is the word I'm looking for? The resource pack, that's it. I don't have the resource pack I usually did. Apparently in the interim while I wasn't playing, there was a lot of drama involved, and apparently there was some bad stuff going on with who was making the resource pack and what they were using and whatnot. And so I'm trying to, I took it off my system because I didn't want to be part of that, and I'm trying to use the good one. Oh, the achievements. Oh, okay. So you had the same issue. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that's a bug. Or not necessarily a bug, just a weird glitch. But yeah, here we are at, let's see, Pirates Bay here. This is our #1 mine. As you can see off in the distance, this is the village for Pirates Bay. Still building it out. We have the woodcutter's house. There is a tree farm here. Back there's a farm, and there's a stone cutter. There's a restaurant, an armory. Kind of just building this out as we go. Let's see, we'll jump down the hill here really quick and head up into the village. You can see there's signs here. There's going to be an archery center there. Over here, there's going to be a leather shop for the leather works. Over here will be the new library. Up here, there's going to be a pub, like a tavern. We got this nice little area of water here with a nice little bridge. And then way up here, sitting in the base, at the base of this mountain, this giant area here is going to be the inn, like a giant hotel, basically. So yeah, we got that. And then zoop, we'll cross over the bridge, come down on this side. This is the Strongbow. It would help if I could read. Strongbows, weapon crafting and repair. And then, yeah, there's the restaurant. There's like a little, I'm sorry, this is the bakery. There's like a little seating area here on the outside. And then if you come around to the front, there's a nice little area where you can come up and you can order your things and whatnot. Cake of the day, sold whole or by the slice. Let's see, baked fresh every day. You can get pumpkin pie, cookies, fresh bread, cakes. And then down here, we have the farmer and all the veggies and whatnot growing. And they have, whoops, I just ran right into that lamp. Here on the back side of their house, that looks weird. Why is that? I would have swore those were wood blocks. It's like dead grass. That's very strange. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, and then here you've got like a farmer's market. They can, you know, you can get your baked potato, beetroot soup. You can get your mushroom stew, your dried kelp. So this is a nice little place here. And then if we swing around the corner and we come up this way, on this side, you have the Valley Ranch Butcher Shop. You can see there's all the different meats that you can get. Over here across the street is Pirates Bay. This is the cartographer's office. I thought that was kind of poignant for the cartographer to be like right here on the edge, out by the lighthouse and the Bay Area and whatnot. I thought that was kind of appropriate location. And then because this is, you know, the butcher shop here, if you look off to the back of the butcher shop, here are all the pens with all the animals in them. And then we'll come around this way. And back here, we have the shepherd's wool and weaving. The living quarters are upstairs, and then they have their office here. And they have this nice little balcony where they can look out over their flock. And the flock has a little barn here, so they can go inside and get out of the elements and whatnot when it's bad outside. But yeah, so that is the majority of Pirates Bay Village. At some point, and the reason I built this server was that for the community, I guess it would be kind of like a role-playing thing where people can take on a role of one of the villagers, and I'm just going to keep building villages and worlds and whatnot, but people can take on the part of a character and, you know, be that person, be that character in one of any of the villages or whatever. Yeah, and this is the woodcutter shop. You can see there are wood cutting blades that are spinning down there in the ground. There's some of the trees they've cut down. And then here is the, what do you call it? What is a tree farm called? An it's not arbory. Arborist? Nursery. That wasn't even close. It's on the sign. If I would have just read the sign. This is Pirates Bay Mill and Nursery Office here in the bottom. And as you can see, there is smoke coming out of the smokestack because we have over here by the ordering table, there's a nice cozy fire going in the fireplace. But when you come in, you can you know, you can order whatever kind of wood you need for your projects. And then back here they have a storeroom of all the different kinds of wood we have. Oh, and then, you know, of course, back here in they have the working entrance here so they can get to the blades and whatnot. But yeah, so that, oh, we're gonna walk right through the blades. Just act like that didn't hurt. But back here behind the mill owner has put together this very nice little kind of still reflecting pond here with a little waterfall and a fountain to sit at. And there's this little bench where you can just kind of sit down, and you've got the lava flow going there in the background, and just kind of a nice, cozy, warm place to kick back and relax. And then if you continue on down the path here, you have the fishmonger's market. And you come here, you can get all different kinds of fish that you want. It's even got the sign on the wall, warning, pufferfish can cause nausea and even poisoning. You don't want to eat the pufferfish. Special today, cooked salmon is on sale. There's cod, now available in bulk. But if you, let's see, where is the door? Is it on this side? Yeah. We can get back behind the counter here. And in the back here, there is a nice large storeroom for plenty of storage and prep of things. And then off the back of here, you've got the cleaning area for cleaning the fish and whatnot. There's a little seating area. There's a little personal boat here. This is what the fisherman uses to go out and fish. But then, you know, he can fish just right here. He or she, they, can fish just right here off the dock in this beautiful stream that flows past. And when they're done working for the day, they live upstairs above the office. So let me take a look at the house here real quick. You got a nice couch. You know, you've got some art on the walls. Nice little open floor plan. You got the kitchen. In here you've got a bedroom with some shelves. On this side, you have like a little office with some shelves in it and whatnot, some books. And that's pretty consistent for all of the businesses. The business is on the bottom and then the living quarters are on the top. But yeah, so that is the quick down and dirty walkthrough of Pirates Bay. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and head back. And of course, you know, this is still being built out and whatnot, but that is what I have so far. And then this is the, you know, this is the mine office. And you can go down the steps here and you go down this way. And inside here is the actual mine. The first level is all storage. I built out even extra storage so we could have tons. But each area has a sign for what's being stored in the boxes below it. And then over here there's a rail car here with a rail. There's a shipping door here that we can open like so. And the tracks pop up so you can take the train, you can roll the car out. And this is our loading dock here at Pirates Bay. There is a ship in the bay. There's another car out here for loading and unloading supplies. Yeah, there's currently a ship here. Got its sails up and it's docked. And you know, someone would, oh, and the sign here says, follow the path around to go to the mine entrance on the other side. But yeah, when you come back in, press the button. Track hides, door closes. But yeah, this is where we keep all the stuff, and then there are a couple furnaces here and some tools for crafting and you know, building out supplies and whatnot. The mine itself, as we go down layer by layer, oh, those doors over there, that hide, it doesn't hide. It's the machine room for the door. To make the door function the way it does, it takes a lot of doing. Let's just put it that way. It takes some work to make the door work that way. But each level in the mine has signs as to what level you're on. Level 3, go up to level 2, down to 4. As you can see, you know, we've been building out. Some of these higher levels can't be built out any farther because we're so close to the bay that water would start seeping in. But as we get further and further down here, these, you can see it just gets bigger and bigger. Because we can, whoops, there we go. The one thing I have noticed as I've been doing this, you start running into an issue of constantly having to run up and down the stairs because your hands, basically your entire inventory, gets filled up with all the supplies and stuff that you have. And so what I've been thinking about is figuring out a way, because these stairs run right down the middle of every level of the mine. And so what I've been thinking about doing is on this side, directly next to it, doing either right next to it or maybe even like here and then around the back or something. I haven't quite figured it out, but I want to keep it centralized. But I've been thinking about running a minecart track. And so each floor would have, and I'm really unfamiliar with how the train tracks work, I know there is a way that you can make it stop and then start again. And that goes for going up or down. And so I don't know how I would do this. I don't know if I would need to have like down on one side and then up on the other side so that they don't run into each other, or how I need to do it. But yeah, I've been thinking about running a mine car system that would be kind of like right next to the stairs here. So that when you're working, like, you're down here, you're working on a mine, you get your hands full, all you need to do is come over to the mine car, load up a mine car, and send it back upstairs, and you could essentially like double your workflow. The other thing I could do is something I was looking into at one of the other mines I built, is basically an I don't want to call it an elevator. It's more like a dumbwaiter. It's like an automated dumbwaiter that when you put things in, it can either go up or down. And it takes a lot of doing as well, but there is a way to do it that's automated. And we'll go over and we'll take a look at that. So yeah, anyway, this is Pirates Bay. And we have pretty much gone through everything here. We're just going to keep wandering up the stairs. Sorry if it makes you dizzy. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's close the door here. Oh, and this, there was this great little hill here. And I was like, well, I need to be able to do something with that. And so I thought this would be kind of cool. Restricted area, authorized personnel only. And when you, both of these doors go to the same place. But when you go inside, I turn this way. There's a portal. And so I made it look like almost like an old temple or something. That's the look I was trying to go for. But you'll see in here, there is stuff that I've gotten things that I have acquired from the Nether, different bits and pieces that I've acquired along the way. And originally there was a suit of armor in here. Unfortunately, it kind of made it a little too tight. I needed to make this bigger. I just didn't. But yeah, so there is, I have figured out how to create a portal. And I put this door on here because I wasn't sure if anything could get through. If something came through the other way, I didn't want it to wander in. So I put these doors here, like a Stargate. You can't get any further unless you're like a sentient person playing. But yeah, so anyway, go back out here, keep the door closed. The sun is starting to set. But yeah, this is Pirates Bay here. This is the original place where I landed when I first started the game, and so I just started building here. I guess we could run over to the lighthouse really quick. Let me get my boat out here. There we go. Let me see if I remember how to do this. There we go. It's been a while. Over here, off to the side, I have a bamboo. There's these huge things up in the air there. Those are bamboo. I don't think they're called trees, just bamboo plants. And then all of this is sugarcane. And I planted it in rows like this so it could easily be harvested. And if you look really, wow, that spun really fast. Sorry if I made anyone dizzy. As you can see here, the in-between parts, the water, is what allows the bamboo to keep growing that far back. But I made it only 1 block deep so that when I'm harvesting and the bamboo or the sugarcane flies all over the place, it just falls down into these little wells. It doesn't like fall way down into the ocean. and I have to go find it. So this was kind of a way to manipulate being able to have the water and use the water, yet not have it cause too many problems. But yeah, so let's cruise over here to our lighthouse. Park the boat somewhere. Whoop! Without. Let's see. How do I get back out of the boat? Is it M? N? No. T? No. I forget what button it is. It's not E. X. Z. C. No, C is zoom. G? H. I don't remember what button it is. I'm just gonna press everything. Jump? No, it's not jump. It's not Z. Oh wait, it's Alt. No. Shift. There we go. I knew it was. I was like, it's one of these buttons. Why can't I jump? There we go. Okay, that was weird. Okay, here we are at the lighthouse. There is the main stairs to go up to the front. If you come back this way on the stairs, there is a service entrance for loading goods and supplies that are needed by the folks who will eventually one day run the lighthouse. But here we come in through the front door. And these are like the main kind of reception area for the lighthouse. The huge beams to hold and support a massive building like this. There is some storage here. There are cooking, you've got your food, you've got your sink, stove, fridge, that kind of stuff for the folks who work here and live here. These are stairs that go down into the storage room down here in the basement, and that's the door I was just showing you, the service entrance. And then back in here there is another small like cold storage room. We will go up, and then if you go back this way, and we'll go up the stairs. Here is the main bedroom. They got the beds. Each person who works here, they have their own little foot locker next to their bed. When you look out the windows, you can see out the windows and whatnot. And then we will head up. Next level, mainly just storage. And as you can tell from here, there is a ladder for getting up to the next level for servicing the lighthouse. There we go. And we are almost all the way up to the top. Here the support structures get much smaller to hold the building up. And then we go over to this set of stairs. Close that. And here we are on the top. And there's a balcony. And there are red blocks here, 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 and on the other side for the 4 cardinal directions for north, south, east, and west. But yeah, this overlooks all of Pirate Bay. You can see the mountain over there. You can see the whole village. The ship there that's parked in the bay. The sugar field. Yeah, you can get a nice overview of the whole area. Can't see too far out this way because it's water as far as the eye can see to pretty much all other directions. However, the water is clear enough that if you look really close, you can see some of the like the rock formations and whatnot under the water, which I think is kind of cool. But yeah, so that is that in there. You know, there's the top of the lighthouse with the lanterns ablaze inside, and so the workers would access it from, you know, they would go up through there and access it for working on it, which fortunately they don't ever have to actually do because in Minecraft things like that don't break. So all right. No. And we'll head down. All right. Yep, so that is the lighthouse. And it looks like the sun's going to be coming up here in just a bit. I put this nice railing here so that folks didn't accidentally fall off the edge. But as you can see here on the, we'll walk around the backside. Yeah, a lot of work went into like the building of the base. I mean, a lot of work went into building this, but trying to get the base and try to make it look as realistic as possible. This being the northern side, which is mostly unprotected. You can see there's like erosion and stuff, and there's some fallen rocks and stones and whatnot. You can see the actual foundation where some of the rocks have fallen away from the facade. And then this side, where it's built up because of the sand blowing, you can't see as much of the you know, the lower levels of the stonework like you can over there. So yeah, that is the lighthouse. Let's go ahead and we will hop in our boat. And we are going to head away from Pirates Bay. Basically, we're gonna head almost right into the sunrise. But over here, I wish I had a mapping system to show you. But basically, going east northeast, there is the next settlement that I've created that has a mine there. I would show you on the map. However, I had to take the mapping system off. The plugin that does the mapping, it is so powerful that when I had it installed and was using it, it was actually just eating every ounce of memory that my server had, and it was literally crashing my server. So I had to stop using it. So unfortunately, I'm kind of going blind. I just have to remember where everything is. This is I call this Turtle Bay. I planted some of that sugarcane there, but the reasoning mainly is because this is the first place where I saw turtles, and I was feeding them some kelp and then realized that they were spawning. And so now this is where the turtles meet and hang out together. Over here, again, same thing. We've got bamboo field. I'm sorry, sugarcane field with some bamboo on the side. And this is actually an interesting setup. On this mine, you can see up there, there's the farm, there's stables for the animals. This building is the office for the mine. And as you can see, there is another dock here, a very long dock. Because of the geographical layout of this, which I didn't want to alter too much, I just wanted to work with the geography. Because this is such a thin strip of land, whoops, we'll go around the other edge of this kind of peninsula here. Got the zoomies. Here we go. If we go around the other side here, this is the other side of that same, there's the office, and there's another dock. This mine goes straight down under the water here and then expands out in all directions. This mine has had flooding problems. I've been working on trying to not have flooding problems, but it's been a chore. But yeah, this mine is actually has two docks, one for small boats and one for much larger ships that can come in. And let's see, I want to take the boat with me. How do I do it with this? Yeah, pickaxe. There we go. The reason I'm taking the boat with me is because I have found that if I leave my boat sitting out here, sometimes dolphins will come up and mess with it and break it. And then if I don't pick it up and I don't realize it has happened, it'll just sit here for a while and then it'll despawn. I've also had the water, the current of the water, just slowly move my boat until it started just wandering out into the water by itself. So yeah, so I've started just taking my boats with me. But again, here we are at the new location. We refer to this as Janus Hollow. And the reason I picked the name Janus, for those of you who know Greek mythology, Janus is the two-faced, referencing the two faces, either side. So I figured, got a side here, a side on the other side, two sides. It made sense to me when I did it. But yeah, this is the entrance to the office for the mine. You can come in, do your dealings here, figure out what you need, whatever. Up the stairs, which are lead to the private, the private area, the private home of the person who runs the office. Outside, and there is a fence here. This is a fenced-in yard for the person running the office. They have their own garden here, so they can have food and whatnot. Since this isn't as built up as Pirates Bay, they're kind of self-sufficient here, so they have their own garden. And then on the other side of the house, over here, they have their own stables here with their own animals and whatnot that they can farm and take care of. Back here along the stairs, there are plenty of trees that they can cut down and replant for for wood that they need. And this probably is going to be, I'll probably reverse this where they won't even, I'll take these stairs out. This won't be the nursery anymore. The nursery is probably going to be over more on that direction, because this is such a small little peninsula. I'll probably just leave this to nature and then build out that direction. But yeah, so this is the mine here. Same thing, we have the automated doors so that they can run the mine cars out to get supplies. There we go, like so. Okay. This is the interior of the main. This is like the main loading area of the mine. When you go down the stairs, this is the main. You know, we've got all the furnaces here, just like in the other one. The organization of this mine is a little different. I've done it more like this, where you have signs: dirt, sand, cobblestone, diorite, stone, sandstone, andesite, etc., etc. Now the difference, because there's so many stairs here and because things are so narrow here, oh, get that out of my hand. There we go. This is the again, the mechanical room for the things that power the door. That's there's a lot of room required for that. Here, on the other hand, this is the thing that I was talking about with regard to either running a mine car or running a dumbwaiter. This is the dumbwaiter system. There is a whole lot going on behind this wall that runs this on both sides. But as you can see, this says import receiving, export shipping. If I were to take an item like one of these cobblestones and chuck it in this box, it will be sent upstairs and it will be put into the... Hey, Nintendo, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. It is good to see you. Let's see, how do I... There we go. Needed to pause the game for a little bit. We're gonna do that. There we go. If you are unfamiliar, please be sure to check out my friend Nintendo. He is an awesome streamer. Plays a lot of retro games. As you can see there, he... That's weird. It didn't list what you've been playing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Day and Night. Nope, that was a song. Why didn't it tell me what you've been playing? Well, that's odd. It's supposed to tell me what you've been playing. So what have you been playing? Yeah, that's really strange. I wonder why it didn't show it on the screen. But yeah, absolutely. Please be sure to go over. Check out. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Oh, you're playing Silent Hill. Nice. Yeah, like I was saying, Nintendo plays a lot of fantastic games. He's got a great community. Definitely check them out and give him a follow. So yeah, I'm curious. It's been so long since I streamed. I'm not sure why my shout out button didn't work right. Huh. I'm gonna try it one more time. Let's give it one more chance to work correctly. Yep, that is broken. that is not doing what it's supposed to do. But thank you for stopping in. It is always good to see you. Yeah, we are just getting into some Minecraft to wind down and relax. And just kind of get back into streaming because it has been so ridiculously long since I've been streaming. Yeah, so in this particular mine, we have been, we've got, like I was saying, we've got the import and export. If I put something in here, into the item hopper, like, let's see, let me just grab, let's grab 3 of those. If I throw this cobblestone up here into the hopper, just, it vanished. Now, if I go upstairs and I go over here to the exporting station and I open this, there they are. And then the same thing over here. There is the import receiving station. So ships will pull up and we'll come over here and we can, anything that they deliver to us, we can drop into the hopper. It vanishes. And then the guys who are working down here in the mine will open the chest and take out anything that comes down. So it saves you the problem of having to constantly be running up and down the stairs. Now, this obviously can hold an absolute truckload of stuff. Basically, your entire inventory worth of space, you know, it can hold. If I were to double the size of this, I think I could get double the amount that it could hold. I'm not sure. I haven't tested that theory yet. But, so this again is, and there is plenty of room for me to continue expanding this mine. The mine itself is right down here. Again, the first couple levels, you can see sand there on the wall. I haven't been able to go very deep or very far because I have run into, you know, the limits of this little area. However, as we go further down, you can see they get bigger and bigger as we go. This is as far as I've gotten. And so as I was working here, I hit an opening. And this is a giant cave that I've been working on. And then on this side, this, while you would think that these two are connected, this, I'm going to step very gingerly towards the edge here, that goes down, I don't know, 30, 40 blocks. Straight down, just a giant hole in the ground. That goes down to an entirely different area. And then if you come up here, there's this, which goes down this direction to an entirely different area as well. And so this is where I pretty much left off with mining. So that was nearly an hour worth of explaining what I've been working on. So yeah, that is where we currently are. I believe these... I don't think I've mined out as far as I can go, but I definitely stopped because of these, because of going down as opposed to, and this, I mean, this goes way, way, way down. As I was saying before, because this area is so thin, let me get a torch in my hand so you can see, that's water. That's pouring into the cavern here. I have it blocked off here so that it doesn't flood the rest of the mine. But yeah, that whole area, you can see fish swimming back there inside them. But yeah, this just goes... It is surprising how deep this is. It just keeps going. And so I have been working on, yeah, and then you go this way and it continues to go down. So I have been working on this and pulling resources out of this mine to, you know, to continue stocking up, because with each mine I build, that gives us more resources to continue building more, what's the word I'm looking for? More villages, and be able to, you know, continue expanding the world. And at some point, you know, I will hand this off to somebody who will run this mine. somebody who wants that to be their gig. That's what they do. They're a miner. So yeah, with that being said, we can, I think I was testing to see how far I could go that direction. I think that was my limit. And then that, I may have been doing the same thing on this side. There's sandstone there, so that's probably our limit. Definitely sandstone there. Oh, and I forgot about this one. I showed you those. This one goes... Yeah, this one also goes just straight down. There are stairs that just wind and wind and wind until it gets down to an area where it opens up. So yeah, this mine has a lot of potential. You know, I'm sure it's going to pull a lot of resources. So I am looking forward to that. So let's see, what am I holding here? I've got my base equipment. Yeah. I guess we could try to take a run. Trying to think. Side here. Door closed. Let's see, we are facing south. Yeah, we're facing south, okay. Oh, just at sunrise too. Well, I guess we could look over here. Over to this side of the office here. There's this little cut through that I thought was going to lead to a cave, but instead it just leads right back out into this really pretty bay. Oh, there's a wolf up there. Hi, wolf. So here behind, like, the living area. Hi. There is... just these huge, like, rolling valleys here. And a lot of these really big plants. Let's see, where is it? I think it's right here. And then there's a giant cavern. Just a canyon running straight through here. I almost died the first time I came back here. Oh, you can see, let me see if I can zoom in. There's a little gold. Is that gold or iron? I can't tell. There's some coal there. But yeah, this is this is just the first time I saw this. I came flying over this direction because I was like, "Oh, cool! What's back here?" And yeah, I nearly biffed it. I almost fell into that cavern. Well, there's some more right down there. I'm gonna zoom in. Yeah, right there. A lot of resources there. So, I may end up like, I don't do a lot of geographical changes. I don't like, I don't like changing it too much unless I need to. However, for something like this is almost assuredly someone's going to fall into this thing, get hurt. So what I'll probably do is once my mine gets over this far and I hit this, I'm probably going to cover this over and just connect these two so that, because I can approach it from the underside. I don't need to have this giant opening here. But yeah, this is just this really pretty kind of dense foresty area here. Oh, there's another cave there. Okay, I'm seeing water over here. Oh, it's just a little pond with a tree that's not. Excuse me. With a tree that's not connected to the ground. Interesting. You need to see these berry bushes here? You have to be really careful. If you walk up and touch one of these, it actually does damage because they're prickly bushes. You can harvest them. If you use the shearing tool, you can shear the berries. But yeah, if you touch them, they will hurt you. They will take energy. They will, or life, or whatever, the hearts. they'll make your hearts go down. So we'll keep wandering back this way. There's another clearing here. You can see out. Lots of trees. That is a giant tree. I see some more water over that way. Down here. The biome changed. You can see the grass is different here. It's more like mountainous grass. Oh no, it's just a little like cave. There's some coal back in there. Yeah, that's... Oh, let's put our sword down. We don't need to be walking around with our sword. Oop. Banged into a tree. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright, we are... Came out by the inlet. Did I bring my boat with me? Oh, good. I brought my boat with me. I was afraid that I had left my boat back at the back at the mine. And we closed all the doors. Yeah, we closed everything up. So we could just jump into the water here. That looks like... Is that blocks of clay there? Sun's right in our eyes. I believe this is a little stretch of water that goes around to one of the first NPC settlements I found. Whoops. Didn't mean to jump into the water. Meant to put my boat in the water. There we go. I think if we follow this back around this way, this may be... Did I go the wrong way? There's some sugar cane. I might have gone the wrong way. I thought this is where the people... I thought there was a settlement here. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Alright, we will go back this way. It's always fun to take the rowboat and just cruise around. Kind of a lazy exploration. You just very quickly get from point A to point B, and there's a lot of big trees here. Definitely get some good logging out of this as long as we're careful to replace what we take. Alright. We will continue this way. maybe I am completely mistaken. It would not be the first time. Alright, that's open water there, so we're gonna swing around this way and we'll just follow the coastline back to the bay. It's pretty. Oh. Well, that's where we want to be. There's like literally like 3 blocks keeping us away from going through there. So we've got to we gotta go all the way around this island. That's really funny. There's that little tiny strip of land. There we go. Okay. And so we took the long way around, but we got back to the mine. So what I'm going to do is, instead of cutting through, we're just going to take the direct route to see if we can find that settlement. Because I've only found a couple settlements so far. So the easiest way to do this, oh, that was a dolphin, is to line myself up here with the dock. Sorry. There we go. All right, now, because the settlement is like due south. So this kind of weaves in and out a little bit. Oh, it sounds like the dolphin's swimming with us. Oh, it's going to start getting dark. That's going to make it fun. And then right in front of us, there is a break. And the big tree, yeah. Okay, so this... is it here? It may have been further down. Moon's coming up. There we go. Okay, this little tiny crack in here. And then we come around this way. And we skirt the edge here. There's a llama over there. The salesman must be nearby. And then we come over this way. And there was a... is this where the island is? Yeah, this island. I found a treasure chest here. On this little island. That was kind of fun. But finding that island led me to go, oh, hey, there's a little river back here. And so I started going down this river. And like this was way back when I first started playing this. And I'm like, okay, this is really cool. You know, I like all this. And I get to here, and I look over, I'm like, there's a building? Question mark? I didn't realize that when I had my server set up the way I did, that there would be NPCs. I thought I had it, that I had turned off like all the, like everybody, the bad guys, good guys, anybody. And so I pulled up here, I'm like, how are there people? How are there other people? But yeah, it turns out that there is a settlement of NPCs living here. They have, I think they are hunters. So they have like a, they've got like a butcher shop and stuff like that and whatnot. It's a cool little area. You know, as NPCs go, they could pretty much care less about me unless I want to trade something with them. But they have that, like, that fire kind of going back there in the corner. And I kind of dig the way their houses are built. It's cobblestone. It's just cobblestone and logs. It's like really rustic. It's kind of a cool, you know, kind of old school, kind of cool. And they, you know, they always have the candles in the window and whatnot. So I guess we could, I mean, we could run in real quick and say hi. Not that they actually will say hi, but let's hop out and let's grab our boat, because otherwise it'll go away. And we'll carry a torch with us. Oh, it's nighttime. I bet they're all sleeping. So yeah, there is a house there, house here. Yeah, I bet they're all sleeping. Yep. Guys laying in bed. Sorry. That was rude. Didn't mean to just walk in, not knock on your door. Village bell. Yeah, there's no fit and finish. There's no like paths, there's no sidewalks. It's just kind of like these dirt paths between the houses. You know, the cow's outside of this one. This is obviously the butcher. Oh, I heard somebody. Somebody's out. Out and about. Where are they? Oh, he's in there. I can see him. That's the butcher. And a child. Okay. That's a little concerning. They've got a beer church. So yeah, they've got like a nice little setup here. Very quaint, kind of rustic little setup. They also have, as you can see, I'm standing right over. I'm on the wrong side of it. If you look down there, I got some great resources out of that mine. In fact, I think I planted that bush to remind me that I'd been in here. But yeah, I came back in here. Basically, this entire area was loot. But yeah, I dug all this, went through and just pretty much cleaned this out of all of its good resources. But tagged, just kept it in the back of my head that, you know, I don't know how the NPCs feel about players kind of like joining their community or whatever. But I figured if someone wanted to, I don't know, kind of take over the NPC town, you know, we could build a mine there and just start, you know, start our own community right right along with the NPCs. So that is a potential for someone to be interested. All right, we are back out here. Let's there we go. Let's chuck our boat back in the water. All right, and we will turn. Let's see, where's the house? That way. All right, we'll go this way. We'll head back. And so yeah, so that was the very first set of people I met, and it was because essentially I took a wrong turn when I was trying to find my way home. Yeah, there was a little treasure. Whoop! Wow, ran right into that. There was a little treasure island right there. And then we cruise along the side here. Is that the inlet? Yeah. We cut through here. And this will take us back to either Janus Hollow or Pirate Bay, either one. And this right here, I mean, if you really if you really think about it, the cliff face is kind of sheer, but you've got this huge lagoon here where, I mean, this could be this could be a nice location for a village here too. People could live here. So we will turn towards the west, and we will head back to Pirates Bay, which eventually you will see the come on. There you go. You can see the ship off in the distance there, and the lighthouse slowly comes into frame. One of the things that I missed that I did have in my setup, I had my fog levels set so that anything that was outside of drawable range was in the fog. So you never saw that draw-in part. The fog, you know, it was basically fog, and then you would see things come out of the fog, and they were already drawn in. You wouldn't see that kind of rendering process. Gotta grab when you destroy your boat, you have to grab it quickly, because the dolphins think it's really fun to grab it and run off with it. Because as much as I love dolphins, they're kind of jerks in this game. They will run off with your supplies. So yeah, that let's see. It's been about an hour and a half, and I haven't taken a single axe swing to mine resources. So maybe we'll go ahead and do that. Maybe we'll go ahead and just drop down. Oh, hold on. Let's look at what I have in my hands here. Okay, I can drop. Let's go up to the office. And let's go to our footlocker. That's got stuff in it. Okay. That's all the plants and stuff. Okay. I thought I had an empty footlocker. This is all the valuables. Yeah, that's got all the gems and whatnot in it. This, I think, has overstock in it. Yeah, okay, this has got overstock in it, but this is a good place. We're gonna store all this stuff that we don't need while we are... Do we need a shovel? We don't need 3 shovels. We'll leave 1 axe and we'll leave... Yeah, there we go. I doubt there's any fishing down there. I don't think I've seen much underwater fishing. I'm not underwater. I just said underwater. Underground fishing. What would I need the shears for? I don't know. I feel like I should take them. Okay. We don't need our boat while we're down there. All right, and that should work. All right, did I close up? Everything's closed. Did I close the back door? Back door is closed. Okay. Close that. Go downstairs. Close that. All right, let's get some mining done. We are just going to go ahead and go down to the absolute lowest level. And we'll see what needs to be done down there. If I remember correctly, I think we're down to like level... Okay, let's see, this is 9. This is 10. 11. Okay, this is as far as we had gotten. Okay. So, switch to our pick. And let's continue on. That's interesting. There's an opening. Does that cut through? No, it's just an opening. Let's see, that was right there. Yeah, it's just a pocket. Probably when I was doing the floor above it, I probably ran into some supplies. Let's see. Oh, we went to that direction. Right, and now you to this direction. this side taken out. Okay, we're about to run out of pickaxe, so it's going. Yep. I was about to say it's going to make a really obnoxious noise. Wow, no. No resources, only stone. Yeah, that whole way around. What did we? We got some diorite. I guess that was. It's not really anything to write home about, but all right, so we extended that out. Where were we on the last level? Oh, okay, this is still the final bits and pieces of what used to be the cavern. This mine, it was basically sitting right next to a cavern, and as I've been building, you can see the cobblestone area where the mine is. I've been kind of, cutting into and alongside of this cavern here, and it goes, you can see the mine floor above us way up there, and that's not as far as it goes up, and it keeps going up that way too. But that's right, I can only jump one block. There we go. Oop, no, there, nope, there you go. Come this way and jump over here. This thing goes all the way down. You can see I built a way to get around down there. In between, there's water, there's fire. This is interesting. Just on the other side of that wall, that looks like it might be gold. Where is that? That's right here on the other side of this. Let's go this way. That is gold. Yes, it is. Did that just fell in the fire? That makes me sad. All right, let's fill this in. And yeah. Also, I only got 4 gold out of that. Some of it fell. fell down into the ocean of fire down there. Which is interesting because there's water on this side of it, lava, and then water on that side. I have explored way back that way. Basically wherever you see cobblestone, obviously, I've built bridges and stuff like that to get around, to get over and around. The first time I died in this game was actually on the other side of this bridge back in there. There's water, and I had absolutely loaded myself up with goodies. I had been mining down here for an entire stream, and I was just, my hands were absolutely filled with loot. And I got over there and there was water, and I could see through the water. I could see light. So I knew that the top of the water wasn't that far, above me, or so I thought. And I was like, well, that seems like it would be an easy way to go. I don't have to go through the mine and go zigzagging all the way up through all these levels of the mine. I can just jump in the water and swim up. It won't be a problem. And I don't know if it was, I don't know if it was undertow or what exactly happened. But I got sucked into a part of the water where I got turned around, and I wasn't swimming up. I was swimming kind of to the side, and I started running out of air, and I started panicking. And I tried to swim up, and I didn't get to the top, and my character died. And so of course, I respawned upstairs, up there at the top where the bed is. And I'm like, okay, I only have 5 minutes to go get that stuff or it's going to despawn. And so I came flying down here, ran across the bridge, jumped into the water, and the exact same thing happened. I got turned around. I couldn't find my stuff because, obviously some of it, I would presume most of it, had started floating up to the top. And I was stuck and got all discombobulated and couldn't, and I died again. And so basically an entire stream worth of looting. And I had just, literally when you look at every single one of these, I only had these tools left. Everything else in here was just filled with, there was gold, there was iron, I think I'd found some copper. I had found so much stuff down here, and it was all gone. I was so upset. I just ended the stream. I was like, I'm done. That's it. But yeah, I built this little wall here because when you're running up these stairs from down there, you could very easily just accidentally flip over that wall and fall all the way down there. Yeah, this goes down this way, and then if you turn this way and go down here, this is the bridge. And let's see, I'll turn on my lantern here. If you skirt around this water, this will take you back here to this water. And this is where I was. And you can see that there's like fish swimming, but over there you can see there's resources in the walls and stuff. And there's a cave there. And I was like, okay, well, I can just, And so I kind of chipped my way back this way to try to get, And the water just, thump. It did me dirty. And I died. So So I've been kind of bitter about that ever since it happened. In fact, what I ended up doing was, I ended up going on to the server settings, and I changed the server settings that when you die, you don't lose your stuff. Because yeah, that just, it was just so much work for that many hours of work to have just suddenly just vanished was just too much. I was I was very unhappy. And so yeah, so this brings us down to lava level. We are all the way down at the bottom here. This was a bunch of good loot down here. The water had turned all of this into, can't remember, what does it turn it into? When the water touches the lava, it turns it into these blocks here that are almost impossible to dig out. You have to have a better, you have to have pretty good tools to pull that out. But I mined back there. This went back a little ways, and I mined a bunch of this stuff out. Yeah, this, oh, and then this just keeps, this goes back this way. Yeah, mined all that stuff out as well. And I think, is this the bottom? Oh, hold on. What is that? Gravel. I don't remember why I stopped here. I think I was nervous because that's gravel, and gravel, when it's disturbed, has a tendency to move, and I didn't want to get pulled down or fall through something. Like, so yeah, this area was just absolutely filled with loot, and I got some great stuff out of here. I started digging down that way, and one of these, let's see, which way did I go? Yeah, like that side, you can see there's a bunch of coal right there that I need to get to. Let's see, I need to go up here and then down that way. Yeah, past that. This, we go back far enough in here. It's the stairs that go up. Trying to remember, is it this way? Been so long since I've been in here. Hello, bat. No, that just loops around. This way. Was it? Oh, there's the bat again. Now I made another loop again. Yeah, see, I get lost down here real easily. There was a staircase that basically just went down, 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 and I was basically seeing how far down I could dig. I just gotta, yeah, see, this is what's, I keep walking in a circle. Can't go up that way. Where is is it here? Yeah. Okay. And that goes up this way. Yep. Okay, that goes up this way. No, not that one. That one? Could have been this one. No. Trying to remember where the steps are. No. No. It's the bat again. Maybe it's on that side. Oh. Hold on. Oh, while we're here, might as well grab this. Oh, hello. That concerns me. That means there's lava nearby. Yeah. Because that's redstone. Which is used for making those like automated doors and stuff like that. But it almost exclusively is found right next to lava. So you gotta be real careful when you're pulling it out. Because you could find yourself literally in deep trouble. I was just making sure there wasn't more back there. All right, let's see. Remove the gravel. Love when the game makes weird noises. That's just special. Okay, up here. Is this the way I went where yeah, that's the way I kept going. Hold on. Go this way instead. No, this takes me back around to there, which is a dead end. You need to watch closely because I keep missing the doorway. There is a small doorway that gets me out of this that goes up. And I keep missing where it is. Is it that? No, I already looked at that. That. This is where I keep going, isn't it? It's a loop. Hey, bat. All right, what? I can't remember where it is. That's funny. This happens so often when I come down here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Good grief. I don't even know how we did that, how we looped around to find it. Okay, yeah, this takes us down to... Yeah, there was lava in here. That's why the floor looks like that. And this is where I was mining last. This is it. This is the staircase. I got this far and I came across this stuff. Deep slate. Yeah. And I was like, ooh, that's new. And yeah, I think this is where I realized that I was getting deeper than I had been ever been before. All right. Yeah, this is the... There's nothing back there. This was a pool of water down here when I first found it. Go this way. And there are the two steps that go up. You go up through here. And this is the long hallway that takes you back out to the front door. And every single time I find my way back out of here, I'm always a little shocked that I found my way back out of here. I came up this way. And there was that. And then I turned. There's that. That got stuck down there. No. Oh my god, did I get myself turned back around again? I did. I did. I somehow got myself turned back around again. How did I do that? It's not. Where is that? It's maddening that I keep just missing. So I came down. It's not up there. It's not down there. It's not that way. I am going the exact same way again. Corkscrew. Okay. Not that way. Not those stairs. This way. Good grief. This is kids, this is why you don't go spelunking in caves unless you know what you're doing. You can get lost back there for days. Good grief, just walking around in circles. That was ridiculous. Alright. We are back to the mine we were working on. Alright, how are we doing on supplies? Pretty good. We got plenty of room. We can at least get like one more row done all the way around, I think. Even this up. At the very least. Whoops. All right. Was one. This is the third wall. Oop. Another one bites the dust. Whoops. I have to dig our way out. I backed us into a corner there. Get this last little bit cleaned up here. Oh, hello there. I was starting to get concerned that we were burning through pickaxes and not having anything to show for it. Another little divot there. However, that was a nice little vein of iron. Let's yeah, I guess we could take this back a little bit further. We have a little more. It's gonna make the room. It's gonna throw off our symmetry, but I'm sure I'll fix it because I won't. I won't be able to leave it asymmetrical. One, two, three, four, five, six. Two. One, two. Yeah. All right, and for those of you who are enjoying what we've been listening to, the music on my channel is provided by Pretzel. I am a Pretzel subscriber. They have a phenomenal selection of DMCA clear music that streamers can use for streaming and listening to even while you're not on stream. It is a fantastic app. I am a paid subscriber, just for sake of clarity, because that's how much I appreciate the fact that they support streamers, and I make a concerted effort to support companies that support streamers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, if you like what you hear, you can go to the website pretzel.rocks. That is literally the URL, pretzel.rocks. And you can download the free player. And if you absolutely love what they are doing, like I do, you can get a premium subscription. And if you can't remember the name of the company or that URL I just said, if you come back to my channel here, down in the doobly-doo, down below me, there is a logo for Pretzel. You can click it and it'll take you right to their website. And just for purposes of clarity, that link is an affiliate link. So if you do end up purchasing a premium subscription from them, they do, you know, I get like a little bit of something for it. It's, you know, so just for the sake of clarity. But yeah, Pretzel is awesome. I really like the service. 6. In fact, sometimes I forget to turn off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes I forget to turn off that notification system that tells you what's playing right now. And so I'll be listening to it, and somebody will be like, "Dude, are you streaming? Why?" Well, because it's saying in chat what you're listening to. I'm like, "Whoops," and I'll go in and I'll turn I'll turn the notification system off because I'll forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, so it's just this wall that's off. But yeah, great service, great music. Some great like lo-fi chill vibes, and it runs the gamut. You can tell it what you want to hear. Like you can say, yeah, I want to listen to instrumental stuff. I want to listen to stuff with lyrics. I want to listen to, they have like a ton of different channels. I think they refer to them as stations. But you can choose by like artist. If you sign up for the pro subscription, they do like curated lists that for listeners that you can check out. And a lot of the artists, and there's some really great artists on there. Some of the stuff I've heard, it's it's so catchy. It gets stuck in your head and you're like, I gotta hear that song again. Oh, ran out. Oh, there, go there, jump. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we have? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. That goes over there. Yeah, we're getting pretty full on stuff here. We should probably run up and unload. And the running up the stairs begins. And you just keep going until you see doors. Mine level. Doors. Oh, it's raining outside. You can hear the rain. That's awesome. Alright, let's go put away the valuables first. As you would do in real life. We're going to put the gold in here. Looks like we have enough to... I forget how many gold it takes to make an ingot. Yeah, I don't remember. I feel like it's 6, but I think I'm wrong. Everything else goes downstairs. Zoop. Alright, we'll put the, let's see what, flint, sticks, coal. Here we go. Iron is here? No. No. Okay, there's... Well, that's weird. That's all out of order. That. There we go. That goes there. And that goes there. Let's head over this way. Where is it? Is it here? That's gravel. And andesite. Almost full on andesite. Oh, we've got a whole chest yet. Okay. Diorite. And this should be... Those are full, those are full. I'm gonna need to start... Did I put stone over here? Yeah, I started turning all these into stone. Because I was running out of room for cobblestone. Do I have room? Okay, there we go. Couldn't remember where the new box was. Let's see, what is it? Is it Alt? Yeah, Alt click takes half. That'll work. And we'll close that, and we'll do the same for the dirt. Oh, that one's full. Wait, is that full? Nope. Alt click, take half. There we go. That way we're not carrying a ton around, but we have enough if we need it. The deep slate. There we go. That goes there. Let's go upstairs and grab our stuff that we got out of our hands so we could dig. I put that here. Yeah. We'll put our fishing pole back. We'll put our extra axe, our extra shovel back. We'll carry our boat again. And 3 pickaxes. That, hello. What do I need? 6 sticks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what, 9? Been so long since I've done this. Good grief. Diamond, wood. Yeah, look, some of these are grayed out. So yeah, it's not remembering what I've done in the past. 3 and 2. Okay, yeah, that's right. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, we got our supplies restocked. I'm gonna step outside and enjoy the rain. Let's just hope it doesn't start. Hope it doesn't start with the lightning. That's a quick way to die. All right. Oh, and that's it. It's a new moon. It's pretty out tonight. Very nice. All right. Let's go here. 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 And here. What are we doing on? Okay, we got full health. We got full food. We didn't really expend much energy at all, considering how much we did. We didn't expend a lot of energy. Yeah. All right. Oh, it looks like there's an ad in progress, so I'm gonna hold off for just a bit here. While it's doing that, we're gonna jump over to the screen. All right, that is gonna do it for the stream. This was supposed to be just a quick couple hours for me to kind of get back into the swing of things, since it had been so long since I had streamed. And I am going to start picking back up and doing them much more frequently and back on my regular schedule again. There's been a lot. It's been a lot. As we are all very, very fully aware, there's just been a lot. And I know we're all dealing with it, and I hope you're dealing with it well, and I hope you're doing okay. As I always, whenever I end my stream, I always tell people that just remember to be well and take care of yourself and take care of one another. Look out for the folks around you and look out for yourself as well, and to take care of yourself. And I hope that you treat yourself as good as you would treat a best friend, because you deserve nothing less than that. So take care of yourself and be good to yourself. It's really important. I know it's hard sometimes. I know we can pick on ourselves better than anybody else, but we also need to give ourselves some grace and be kind to ourselves as well. It's really important. So with that being said, I don't know. Should we find somebody else playing Minecraft and raid them? Let's see who's on my buddies. Do I have anybody who's playing Minecraft? I don't see any of the usual suspects. However, my friend Kurt is playing Planet Coaster. which has kind of a similar vibe to it. So we could go over and visit Curdy for a little bit. Fellow streamer, a wonderful human being. Has a very similar kind of chill vibe. I think you guys would appreciate. So let's go over and say hi. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. All right, so again, take care, be well, and I look forward to talking to you again real soon. I don't know what happened there. We're gonna try that one more time. We'll see how this goes again. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. All right, take care. Have a good one.